Welcome to Rob's Rave. On this episode, we're going to be talking about a new buddy I made. Yeah, you guessed it. The Rough Death Feigning Beetle. Otherwise known as Cryptoglossa miracata. I think this beetle's really cool. The movements are really neat. And I love how the beetle just kind of, of course, as I say it, beetles around. And this shot's really cool right here. The Diabolical beetle will play dead a lot more than the others. And it just comes right back to life. Isn't that amazing? So odd. The Rough Death Feigning Beetle's really active. I was trying to get some nice bright shots, but the Rough Death Feigning Beetle doesn't really enjoy bright lighting. It will sneak off to the cave. I think the Blue Death Feigning Beetles are really active. But you'd be really surprised at how active the Diabolical beetles are. We had a lot of fun with the Diabolical beetles last time, in my previous beetle video. It's rough out here in these streets. Oh, the beetles are having a race. See, it's just so much fun to see everybody getting along. Sometimes people can be a little finicky with food, especially when they don't see it in the bowl. Because I'll leave a good amount of food out, but somebody will run off, and then that person will try to take it from the other one. It's like, have you not seen what I set out for dinner? That's another shot of the Diabolical playing dead. It's seriously like, if you mess with its boundaries, it's like, It's the Rough Death Feigning Beetle. He's a happy go-getter. I think it's a great welcome addition to the diversity of this enclosure. I'm really happy with the results of having 3 different species with a pretty much equal ratio between everybody. I think it's really cool having a bunch of Diabolicals. You get to kind of see how they act as like a unit. I like to see the behavior shared within their own species, but also how everybody acts towards each other that's different. So it's like you're getting 2 shared experiences. I love how the Rough Death Feigning Beetles act as sort of a species, but the Diabolicals are really cool. I've noticed that the Rough Death Feigning Beetle, one of the things that kind of differs him from the other ones is I love that they're excited about the Grasshoppers that I gave them. I got some freeze-dried Grasshoppers from Flukers, and they seem to have taken to it more so than the other beetles. And I want to give a shout out to Peter from Bugs in Cyberspace for providing me with a lot of these beetles, as well as Matt from the Spider Room. He had a bunch of Rough Death Feigning Beetles, so I was like, let me pick it up for my birthday. One thing to note from everybody in the enclosure is that most, if not all, the activity is going to be towards the evening. In the daytime, they are rarely active. So all these shots are taken at night. I think the time that I enjoy the most filming them is probably about 11 o'clock, midnight. I'd say from like 7 p.m. to about 2 in the morning. That's prime time. I enjoy how the Diabolicals will try to use the Blue Death Feigning Beetles as like a piggyback ride, with mixed results. I haven't really noticed that the Rough Death Feigning Beetles enjoy climbing much. The Blue Death Feigning Beetles and the Diabolical Ironclad Beetles enjoy climbing. Just like this incredible shot. I recently bought a 40-watt lamp for the Beetles to bask in. They've enjoyed the lighting. I think it's just the right size. I think it could be a little warmer, but it was a good deal, and the Beetles enjoy it. I find that the Diabolical Beetles really enjoy that cork bark. During the day when I have the little heat lamp on, they'll kind of bury themselves into the burrows of the wood. And this shot is really cool. My white balance is a little off, but I had to start recording this beetle on his back, enjoying a cricket. It's really fascinating. I saw it one time and I didn't have a chance to pull out my camera. But in this moment, I got the chance to see him just savoring every bite. And then when he gets done, he'll flip back over. It's really quite incredible. When I see that kind of activity, I know the Beetles are happy. It's interesting, when the Diabolical Beetles fall on their back, it's really hard for them to get back over. They sort of struggle more than the other Beetles to get back into position. I hope you enjoyed this little world that I've created for my little Beetles. I think it brings them happiness, which in turn makes me happy. So I think the spotlight does need to be put on these little Beetles. Just really cool little creatures that live for a really long time and don't ask for much. Just incredible movements and a really neat environment for them to thrive. I hope y'all really enjoyed hanging with the Rough Death Feigning Beetle today. Y'all be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're growing every day. And I'll see y'all next time.